Hey guys, so no intro for today's video. I just want to make a little quick one, because I got some stuff to do. But Deinocheirus TLC just dropped today, and I wanted to test it a little bit. But like I said, I've got stuff to do, so I'm gonna make this quick. Yeah, this thing needs a nerf. They overtuned the crap out of this thing off the junk. None of the other TLCs were like this. Like, EO barely beats it. Rex with ambush barely beats it. And a legit 1v1 with like a Rex or an EO trike or something like that, it wins. Duck wins easily. Like, you can see this Spino fight here. Duck just bullies Spino. There's nothing Spino can do. Duck's abilities are so unbelievably busted now. I don't know if it's an issue of it has too much health or it has too much damage. I think it's a damage thing. It just does way too much. Tyrannotitan can't do anything to Deinocheirus now. It's just too strong. Tyrannotitan just loses easily. There's nothing it can do. You need 2 Titans to kill a duck. Spino can't do anything. T-Rex can't really do anything either. It needs to ambush it, and even then, that's a very highly conditional thing. But yeah, you can see here, I'm fighting this Rex, and Duck can face tank T-Rex. I'm sorry, but what? How does that make any sense at all? The largest terrestrial carnivore with the strongest bite force of anything to have walked the planet can get face tanked by Deinocheirus. That does not make any sense in the slightest. Y'all need to nerf the damage. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous that this thing can just steamroll every apex with ease. Now, we didn't test it against Barsboldia, but I imagine it can probably destroy Barsboldia. Just because of the amount of bleed, and that dash thing makes it immune to knockback. So the knockback tail attack isn't going to do anything. And this thing does a stupid amount of damage. It does more damage than T-Rex, by the way. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And I get that it's like the dry build and everything, and you're attacking things while dry, so you get that full damage buff. But when it's face tanking a T-Rex, and the duck doesn't have to like be good with like positioning or anything like that to kill the T-Rex, and it's just, you know, able to bully it in a face tank, that's kind of a problem. Like, you can see here, I'm the knockback resistance T-Rex, and he's still just pushing me back with ease. Like, there is nothing any Apex can do against a Deinocheirus except for a Rex with a highly conditional ambush attack. It is so unbelievably busted. I don't know why they thought it would be fine to buff its damage by this much. But, like, God almighty, the damage this thing does is insane. Like, I don't know, dude. It definitely needs a nerf. Like, I combat tested it a bunch of times on a bunch of different dinosaurs. This thing is so broken. Now I'm going to come off as, like, complaining. I think the TLC is pretty good, and I like the concept of all of its abilities. I like it a lot. But in practice, they buffed it way too much. That damage is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I do like the new animations and the little lighting effect on its claw attack that it gets when it does its damage boost, the murder goose thing. That's cool. I like how that looks. That looks awesome. I love that. But yeah, I think they either need to nerf its health or nerf its damage. I think it's just a damage thing. They need to nerf the amount of damage it does. Because that is absolutely insane how much damage it does. It should not be doing that much. Like, this fight with the Deinocheirus here, even though I ambushed it and I waited out its call, like, you see the amount of damage it's doing to me. It's still doing a ridiculous amount. Like, that's absolutely insane. I can't remember if I put the Deinocheirus clip in here as well, but that's just nuts how much damage it does. And just watch the fight with the Deinocheirus. I went for the trade for trade build, where you block to get that, like, parry buff or whatever it is, so that I can surprise him with the really high damage horn slam. But yeah, he still does a ridiculous amount of damage. Even though I think that, you know, the block ability is pretty bad. I didn't think I'd be able to beat it with my build. This is just how busted it is. Even though Deinocheirus and Rex should be doing more damage than this thing, Deinocheirus is still able to, like... I mean, look at that. That's insane. And technically, the thing weighs less than those dinosaurs. But it's still able to push them around, like, no problem. Like, this is so busted. So unbelievably busted. Like, I'm all for the Apexes being really strong. They should be very strong and hard to kill. But this is insane. Especially when considering this thing has some pretty good turning. And a juke. But T-Rex doesn't get that. I don't know, man. I think it's either favoritism or they didn't realize what they were doing. But yeah, you can see this fight with the Deinocheirus. I did start out with a little bit of blood soak, but it doesn't matter. It really didn't matter. And with Deinocheirus, if you're going face to face with it, like, you're just gonna take a bunch of headshot damage and die. But you can see here, Deinocheirus can't do anything to it. I'm trading his claw attacks for heavy bites, and it's just not doing anything to him. There is seriously nothing you can do as Deinocheirus to kill this thing. You need two of them. Just because of how much ridiculous damage it does. And on top of that, it does so much bleed. So much bleed. Now, I'm all for it doing bleed. And honestly, I don't think they should do anything to the bleed. They just need to nerf the damage. Like, Deinocheirus, if it plays right, should be able to kill this thing. T-Rex in a straight face tank, with its damage buff and everything, should be able to face tank Deinocheirus. It's a freaking T-Rex. And Spinosaurus should definitely be able to stand a chance. But I think that's just a byproduct of it not having its TLC yet. So, that's the problem there. It's mainly just that they need to do the TLC in order to have Spino be kind of viable against the other Apexes now, because right now the only Apexes to not have a TLC are Spino and Bars, the two tank Apexes. And Spino gets absolutely destroyed by the other Apexes. Like, it's no contest. Spino gets absolutely destroyed. Yeah, it's just... I hate when they do stuff like this. I mean, it did just come out, so later today they'll probably nerf it, because I can't imagine I'm the only person to complain about it. And, like, Deinocheirus has a lot of stamina too. But yeah, I just want to make this short video to let you know.